I got off the bus at Gauripur Crossing and instantly felt something was wrong. Everything was shut down, every shop closed, not a single person anywhere. I looked at my watch and my heart dropped. It was almost 11:30 at night. I had already missed my train earlier, and to avoid the crowd, I let 2 buses go. But I never imagined it would get this late. Maybe I wouldn't have been so surprised if I hadn't slept through almost the entire bus ride. Anyway, from Gauripur Crossing, my village is about a 30-minute bicycle ride away. The road passes through a few small villages and then a huge empty field. I turned into the road on the right. After walking a little, I stopped in front of a small house with an iron sheet gate. Written above it in bold letters, "Bicycle Storage." This was old Paresh Sen's place. Everyone from the nearby villages who worked or studied in the city kept their bicycles and motorcycles here. I knocked hard. Nothing. I knocked again. Still nothing. The cold winter wind sliced through my clothes. I tightened my muffler and called out, "Uncle, open the door. I came for my bicycle." No response. I pulled out my phone to call my cousin. Dead battery. Perfect. I sighed, turned around, and froze. Through the darkness, a bent black figure was slowly walking toward me. As the lantern light came closer, I recognized him, Paresh Sen. Immediately, I felt relieved. He lifted the lantern, looked at my face for a few seconds, and in a shaky voice said, "Oh, it's you. Why are you out so late?" I simply nodded and followed him inside. He looked exactly the same as always. A black shawl wrapped around his body, a monkey cap, old black boots, and thick glasses. A minute later, I came out with my bicycle. The moment I got on, the heavy iron gate behind me slammed shut. The sound echoed through the silent night. I started riding. Cold air, empty road. To distract myself, I started humming a tune. Then I remembered something from childhood. If you feel cold, sing. And honestly, it worked. For a while, about 15 or 20 minutes later, something changed. The cold felt different, sharper, heavier. The trees, the dark houses, everything suddenly felt like it was watching me, like something was waiting. A chill ran down my spine. I pushed harder on the pedals, but the bicycle felt impossibly heavy, like someone had tied a mountain behind me. My legs felt frozen. I tried again, and then something touched my left shoulder, ice cold. I screamed, lost control, and fell off the bicycle. I jumped to my feet, my whole body shaking. I pointed my weak flashlight into the darkness. "Who's there?" Nothing, not even a sound. I shouted again, "Who are you? What do you want?" Silence. Then right beside my ear, a voice, broken, empty, not human. It whispered, "Why do you want to know who I am? Ride faster. I won't hurt you. Otherwise, you're finished." Its breath touched my face, freezing cold, and smelled rotten. I didn't argue. I got back on the bicycle, started pedaling. Again, the bicycle wouldn't move. Then suddenly, that cold touch returned. One hand rested on my shoulder, another wrapped around my side. Something was holding me, and instantly, the bicycle shot forward, fast, too fast. I pulled the brakes. Nothing. Trees, road, darkness, everything blurred. Then I realized I had reached Sitaganj Crossing, and beyond that, the cremation ground, the haunted one. Since childhood, I had heard stories. People said, on moonless nights, spirits gather there. They confuse travelers, steal food, play games. I never believed any of it. Until that night, until that moment, we entered the cremation ground road, and I swear, the place looked alive. A soft light touched the tops of the giant trees, as if something was preparing for guests. I kept telling myself, just cross the field, just survive. Then, without warning, something shoved me hard. I flew off the bicycle, rolled into the field. Lying there, I saw something climb into one of the huge trees. Then, everything exploded. Trees shaking, branches breaking, screaming, hundreds of voices, the ground trembling, the field splitting apart. I somehow made it home, collapsed onto my bed, my whole body burning, my temperature 105 degrees. But the next morning, nothing. No fever, no pain, only one thing remained. My bicycle had bent in several places. Later that day, Mom asked me to go to the market. The same road, the same field, the same cremation ground. I stopped, looked carefully. Everything was normal. Trees standing, grass untouched, nothing strange. I turned to leave, and for 1 second, I felt like the trees, the grass,